I think there's two key ingredients, maybe three, but one is see yourself as high as you possibly can see yourself, right? So if someone wants to like be in the NBA, like they want to be an NBA player, to me that's not enough.
Yeah.
There's a wide range of NBA players, right?
Yeah.
There's an NBA player that never saw the floor. You know, he sat at the end of the bench his whole career, and they never re-upped his contract, and then he had to go fight in the G League, and boom, boom, boom. He was in the NBA.
Yeah.
LeBron James is in the NBA. Who do you see yourself as? And there's no right or wrong answer. Clarify and define your vision for yourself in the highest possible way that you could see it. Do you want to be a 12-time All-Star? Do you want to be a league MVP? Do you want to be, you know, you want to set the three-point shooting record? Be as specific and see yourself as high as you possibly can, right? That's your first job, is to see it as high as you can see it. Be delusional even, to the point where to where your mind, right at the apex of what your mind believes is possible, maybe push past that even a little bit and define it. And then number two is like believe it. You know what I mean? Like see it all the time and believe it, and whatever you gotta do to protect that belief. My version of protecting that belief was I wasn't sharing this.
I
wasn't telling my mom. She knew I rapped. She knew I did music, and to her
don't
it was
let
like
somebody knock you off.
I'm not even gonna give my own mother the chance to try to bring me back down to reality. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like not gonna happen. So number one, dream as high as you possibly can. See yourself. Not even dream. See yourself as high as you possibly can. Define that. Don't just say I want to do such and such. Because if you mess around and get such and such, you're gonna be mad that you didn't think about higher. There's a lot of people that do that. They're like, man, why didn't I think about being this instead of just this? Because at the time you thought just this was it. But do the thought work and see where you really want to be. Two, believe that it's possible and protect that belief. And then three is work towards it. You have to do the work. And because you love it, it's not always gonna feel like work, but sometimes it is. I'm sure there's times where Steph is in the gym or like waking up and it's like, I don't really actually want to go strength train, or I really don't really want to go put these shots up. I'd rather chill with the family, but I'm gonna go do it because I know my ultimate goal is championship. My ultimate goal is X, Y, and Z, so he goes and does it. And then within the work, he probably finds joy when he's there. I'm assuming, never had this conversation with him, but I'm assuming while he's putting up his shots, while he's working on his moves, while he's doing strength, he finds the enjoyment and the presence in it. But it's still work. You know what I mean? Like it's still work. So those are like the three things that I would tell anybody. You have to work. You have to do the work to find new ways to fall in love with it. And yes, there's many ways to fall out of love with it, right? Time, money, success, bitterness, things didn't go the way you wanted to go. There's many ways to like reasons to retract. But if it's a high goal, you set the highest goal, I think that's the problem. Man, you know what I'm envious of too, to that point, is because I also think that like the way that I said is valid for someone that wants to live that life, but I also think another valid way to live is, I'm envious of people who don't have strong desire or strong vision and don't have something. They live a peaceful life and an enjoyable life. I think people could feel almost guilty or like insufficient for not having some great dream to dream. And I'm like, no, it's a blessing to be satisfied, to be at peace, to be, to be content with life, you know what I mean? Like I have this job, I don't need to be that guy, I'm cool with this, you know what I mean? I had to learn that lesson, obviously through the years. You know, I was very confident in the beginning and very like sure of myself, and sure of like the things that me and my team are excited about. I got a partner, Eve, you met Eve, and we've been rocking like this from very early on. So I was very confident in that in the beginning, and then you know you get a few projects in or out, you know the pressure starts to build. It's not going exactly how you wanted it to go, and then the pressure. It took me a while to recognize that. Oh wait, this has been here for a few years. You know what I mean? This thing. But once I felt that, this was like maybe 2 albums in. Once I felt that, the minute I recognized that this feeling, this pressure had been causing me to move a certain way and make certain decisions, once I became fully aware of it and like had that honest conversation with myself, now came like the remedy steps, you know what I mean? Like, okay, well, what do you do about this? How do you fix this? And that's when I began to move more true to get back in tune with what's true to me.